Through how to use the Logos validation template. So this will compare a Logos export to what's coming out of the Awana Tracker app, and will tell you what's different between them, so we can make sure that names are spelled right, groups are appropriate, and grades are right. So first thing we need to do is we need to pull up the Logos export. So here's one, and the fields need to be in this order: first name, last name, grade, group. So they need to look just like this. And what you'll do is you'll select all of the names. So click in the upper left there. We'll scroll down to the bottom and shift click to get them all. And we will copy. And then we'll jump back to the validation template, and we'll right click and paste special, paste values, and there we are. So now this has what is currently in Logos. You can scroll down to the bottom just to double check that there's not extra ones sitting at the bottom. So almost there. Here we go. Oh, yep, so we have the right number in here. Oh, I just saw it go by. Okay, so we have the right number in here. The next thing we're going to do is we need to get a export from the Awana app. And that can be done through the report viewer. And I would use the name tags for Logos. You can use either one of these. We'll just do sorted by last update. And actually, we're going to do the alphabetical. They both have the last update. Okay, so we'll do the sorted by last updated. And all we're going to do here is we're going to click again kind of in here, drag over all of it, all the way down to the bottom while you're holding the button down. And we get down to the bottom, and we'll control copy, or you can right click copy. And we'll go back to the template and go to cell A2, right click, paste special again. We'll paste this text. Actually, I take that back. We will just paste out of here. Oops. We need to actually do it in cell A1. Paste, because I copied it with the header row. So now that we have that in there, what we'll see is down here there's 3 columns, and this is going to now be comparing what's in the app. We're saying that what's in the app is correct versus what's in Logos. So column H here will tell you if that person is missing altogether or if their name is spelled wrong. So their name would have to be spelled exactly the same for this to line up, including spaces, including I don't think it matters about capital letters, but including spacing for sure. So like Allie Alberts here is not in the Logos export that I use, so she has an X, as well as all these other ones. Justin Toback, however, though, we did find his name. So a number came in here. You can ignore what that number is. It's just there to help with some of the other formulas. If it's red, it's either missing or spelled incorrectly. If it's red, you're not going to see either of these 2 columns highlight, because we need to get this resolved first. Okay, so once that's resolved, then you could come back into here and you could paste an updated one. Just for the sake of looking at this, let's search for Alberts. And you can see Alberts is not in the spreadsheet, so that's why we're not seeing her. She's not in there altogether, so there is no name tag for her currently. Justin, however, there is a name tag for. So if I search for Toback over here, I would find Justin Toback, and it's spelled exactly the same. Okay. The next column that we're interested in is the wrong grade. So again, you're only going to see something in this column if this column is not an X. So if we look down here, this person was the grade and the group was correct for both. This person, though, had the correct grade but the wrong group. So let's take a look at Arches and find her. See, so she's in the Logos as group 6. She's in the Awana Tracker app as group 4. So that's why she's being highlighted. So she has a wrong group, check mark. If we go down a little farther, so we see there's lots of wrong group ones. Here's a wrong grade one. Just for the sake of doing it, let's just search for this person's name. And Emerson is showing as grade 1 in Logos, but in the Awana Tracker app showing as grade 5. So it's saying that the grade is wrong. Okay. One more thing. If you get this pound value, that means that it's blank. So if we were to look for this Simon Karu, they would have a blank grade. So there's no grade in there at all in Logos. Okay, that's all there is to it.